Da-da-dun, da-da-da-da. One Jin the Magnificent, Suleiman's secret son, the ancestor of Trux, all the way crossing the Altai Mountain, a hidden prince of Oz. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe Jin Movies So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm One Jin.
Today we're going to talk about Penguin Season 1, Episode 6. Full spoilers for the series. Here we go. Yo, man. It's another build-up episode.
Yeah.
And I love the set. I mean, me and you, we expected some danger to come to Oz's mother. And I like how it's contrasted. You know, it's really about these two poor souls not getting proper love. And it seems Oz will never find love by the way the way she treats him. No, by Oz's ex-prostitute woman. She was not going to betray him. Will she betray him? Yep, she betrays him. And even Sofia, her weird relationship with her therapist or gimp or sex slave, whatever the fuck he is. And her, see, we talked about this. I like how Salvatore is used as this stand-in father. And
I love that scene where he was like looking at her eating.
Yeah.
And he was so happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like that's like he's
dad
like
moment.
The daddy moment.
Yeah. And then she says, Tag was right. It's better with yogurt. And he's like, I love it when they search Oz's house and they're already like teeth and lip relationship because she's like, here's a golf club. He's like, fuck! Whoa! Like they're like the perfect toxic, like you know, like this is the real folie de deux because they're definitely both serial killers.
Yeah.
What's up, Zenzi? Oh, I love all that woman power in that episode. Oh, Zenzi, we're gonna definitely talk about that because I'm going to stay straight up. One of the best written scenes in this episode was definitely Sofia and the conversation with Oz's girlfriend.
Eve. Or Eva?
Yeah, Eva.
Yeah, I think it was Eve.
Yeah, because that was one of the most tense, yet so packed.
Yeah.
Because why it's so good is as they're the conversation goes on, it reminded me a lot of the Inglourious Basterds opening scene because we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and it keeps the audience very uncomfortable because we just have this instinctive feeling that something bad's about to happen. And props to the what's her name? Kristen Milioti.
Yeah.
She also again did a tremendous job at playing this like super threatening yet like this what's the proper word for this? Not weak, but seemingly like unthreatening, non-intimidating physique. Because again, when she visited Oz's apartment in previous episode, we saw Victor being all uneasy, and it really felt like a cobra basically like twirling up and slowly just tightening its grip. It definitely gives her this predator vibe. Yeah,
Oz and her, they have the scary MO. Oz is the explosion because when Oz loses control, you kind of guess that he doesn't really control his anger.
He doesn't really think about the consequences.
Yeah, he's just letting it out. And Sofia's is presented as her movement. Yeah. Because you described it as Cobra. I thought more of a shark. Because every time she goes to a room, she's always moving around and you're very uncomfortable.
She's like scarring things through.
Yeah, and then she's like, yeah, this is that. And then when she sits down, you know, like at the end of this conversation, someone could die. And then and the reason why that scene was so powerful is because I think Eve, it's kind of how you save yourself from the devil. Like if Eve was a selfish person, like truly malignant, I think Sofia would have okay, let's go. But like she showed, like despite her betraying Oz, it kind of presented that sort of integrity thing.
Yeah,
like
because she was looking after her fellows.
Yeah, and then Sofia's like, I respect that.
We see a lot of this in Romance of Three Kingdoms.
Right.
It's like if you try to save yourself, they will kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, you despicable piece of shit.
Yeah, because Oz's humanity is his mother and Victor. And because, Wonjin, you were wrong. And because I think it was a misdirect. Squid does not get killed by Penguin. It gets killed by Penguin's adopted son. Makes you Victor.
Yeah.
And then I like how this is a straight up villain story, because when Victor tells Oz is so proud. It's like,
it gets easier next time.
Yeah, it's like, finally you're a man. It's like that crime thing.
Yeah.
Scott Walker, boys, I forgot to tell you that has been news of Joker and new Penguin series. I don't know who they're going to cast, but to tell you the truth, I can't remember why I saw it. I mean, Scott Walker, I think Joker might appear in Batman too, like the recent Matt Reeves one.
Yeah.
Oh, Zezzy, what are the chances for Sofia to actually be the secret affair child of Salvatore, of Salvatore and Gigante? I see Sofia looks like a shadow figure for me, because everyone has a tendency to overlook her and underestimate her strength. I mean, Zezzy, that was true. But now that she killed her entire family, I don't think anybody underestimates her anymore.
And I'm pretty sure like the word spread quickly after she shot Johnny Vitti in the head on the table.
Yeah. No, because you can tell that she's a force to be reckoned with by the way Salvatore treats her. Because I think Salvatore also has integrity. Because every time he sees Oz, you can tell that he's not enjoying the situation. like,
why do I have to
talk to this like beneath me? But Sofia, he doesn't do that. I think that dinner scene was kind of a respect thing too. Because you can tell Salvatore is kind of person that will kill you immediately if he thinks you're like worthless.
And like cooking food on your own and sharing that food with somebody, that's a very personal thing.
Very symbolic.
Yeah, it's very symbolic. It's basically treating someone like a family.
Like mishpaka, extended family.
Yeah.
And it was a very tender moment. And because the reason why me and Wonjin titled this Mommy Issue versus Daddy Issue is because we have the exact same scene with Oz.
Yeah.
Because Oz and Mother and Victor, that's a family. And again, they drop these hints about how Jack died. And I think that's gonna be one of the things that is gonna be revealed next episode.
Yeah.
Because when they torture the mother or hang her to torture Oz.
But one thing I didn't like about this episode was letting us know that the mother, Oz's mother, wanted to end her life because she didn't want to go through that indignity. But if we know that she wants to die, then in the future, if she's tortured and she's killed, there really isn't as much impact for us. Because but we know that that's what she wanted in the end.
Oh, like that brings up. I agree with you. But I think they can still make it really meaningful because remember she's aware of her dementia, right? So my question is, when she gets killed by whoever or Oz, my question is, will she be killed while she is in dementia mode or like clear-minded? Because I think. What's up?
I thought it was something even more brutal.
What's up?
Maybe Sofia will make Oz's mother betray her own son. That would be even more brutal than just killing her. Like turning a mother against her son.
Well, how would you do that though?
Like,
because that therapist. Remember that therapist? She said to Sofia, "If you need my services, bring me." So maybe another possibility is the therapist will give her bliss, and she will reveal how she thinks about Oz, and it turns out, I don't love you. I never did. You were my least favorite child.
Oh no!
Yeah, because I think there's a difference between Sofia and Oz. The tragedy of Sofia is that she was she was the favorite child of Carmine. And it's a fall for her. But the difference between Oz is there is no fall. He was always a piece of shit.
Started from the bottom.
Yeah. No. Started from the bottom, still there. Because Sofia was a loved person that fell, but Penguin is just never loved, period. I mean, Victor is arguably the only one who genuinely seems to care about him in a brotherly way.
Yeah.
And, so many comments. Walker, what do you mean? What you heard? They're gonna cast Joker? No, but Scott Walker, I think in the Matt Reeves movie, they already cast the Joker actor. He's from the Eternals movie. He's a great actor. Can we talk about Santa Claus signings? Yeah, let's talk about that right after this, Walker. ZZ. Oh, mother talking about that makes me wonder if Oz is going to kill her as he promised, or she's going to be killed by Gigante and Co. Yeah, ruining Oz's plan and still making it painful for Oz. That's also a great guess.
And, thinking about her, I mean, his mother, I just get this feeling that, yes, the episode towards the end kind of hinted at, like, danger towards both of them, but I don't think Sofia's going to hurt them immediately.
I think she's definitely kidnapping them, and then she's gonna use that as a bargaining chip to bring Oz to her. Because remember, she said, didn't she tell Salvatore already that she really wants to hurt Oz? Like, so Oz is gonna be. Maybe Oz has to watch her mother die, like his mother die, and because remember,
maybe Salvatore will do it because remember, Oz burned.
Yeah.
Salvatore's wife and his son alive.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, he's definitely holding a huge grudge at the moment.
No, but one thing I love about Penguin is I think Sofia and Salvatore is gonna put Penguin in a corner. But like we said before, when Penguin is in his corner, he's the most dangerous. And I think
we just saw him like consolidate all these little gangs together.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a can of beer.
So I think it's gonna just. Because remember, Sofia is an already rebirthed version. Like, ever since he killed...
Ever since she got out of Arkham.
Yeah. So I think Penguin hasn't had that yet. But if his mother dies or Victor dies, he's going to turn into the Penguin, literally. And I think if that madness thing happened, that would be amazing. Scott Walker, I'm just giving you guys some idea. That's all. That's cool, man. We can talk about every one of those ideas. Like I said to you last week about the penguin transforming into a mutated penguin, bohemian actual penguin with feathers. Yeah. Wonjin loved that idea. Remember? Yeah, Wonjin said that.
That's right. That's gonna be awesome. I'm definitely watching something like that.
Yeah. So this episode was another great like putting the pieces together.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Penguin Alliance versus Moroni-Gigante Alliance, and next episode is definitely gonna be. Because next episode is the penultimate episode, there's going to be a huge clash.
And it was such a great episode that I kind of forgive and overlook like the fact that Salvatore, basically like a mob boss and also a wanted man, walking around with Sofia like searching houses. It's like, why would you do that yourself when you have all your men?
Maybe it's personal.
Are they stupid? And Sofia walking around alone. What is she gonna do with her little pistol when she gets jumped? Maybe like by like 3 street kids. They would kick her ass. So yeah, that was very unrealistic. But I let go because like everything else was so good.
Story. It's called story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Main characters. Another thing I forgot. I love the depiction of the what's that town called? Basically,
Crown Point.
Yeah, Crown Point.
Crown Point.
Because I love the mushroom symbolism. I also love the Crown Point gang. Like basically, it reminded me a lot of the Last Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
Like the Hell's Kitchen kind of stuff. And it's still even among criminals, there are social classes. Like this is the Gigante and Salvatore is the aristocracy, and here it's the plebeian. What do you call it? Yeah, the peasants. Yeah.
And it symbolizes that by like the drink they have for
beer
for that ceremony. It's like a can of beer.
Yeah,
it's pretty ghetto.
Yeah, and Oz's mom replaying with her last breath. You've always been a disappointment, but you are still my son. Yeah, I think something along that line is definitely coming. An emotional punch, because I think Oz doesn't have any weakness because he, like Eve said, he's a narcissist and a liar. But Mother and Victor are the exception so far. Everyone is expendable to him, I think, all the time. So the mother, something happening, whatever, that's going to be a huge. But anyway, let's give a number grade to this episode, man.
I would give this episode a 9.
Oh.
I liked it very much. Every shot was done so well, especially the last part. You know, when the power comes back on and Oz's mom and Victor, they're dancing.
Yeah.
And the camera work. We just know that there's danger just lurking by.
Yeah.
And that was done so well. It's like a thriller.
No, because I'm glad you mentioned it, because it was like Sopranos episode ending, because, you know, every time Christopher Moltisanti or Tony Sopranos there was something horrible, the ending is always them getting high on mushroom or enjoying life. And like, you know, it's one of those in Korea we call hinoerak, where there was a great dark thing, but the mom and Victor dancing. It's kind of like this. It's beautiful, almost like a Latin song about.
And tragedy is waiting just around the corner.
Yeah.
So that scene was shot so well. I also really liked the speech Oz gave to the gangs and how it kind of shows the qualities he has to climb up the leadership. And probably he's eventually going to take over the city. And we kind of know throughout the show that even that point on, he's basically saying like everything that they want to hear. We know that he's gonna betray them in like an instant without a second thought.
No, but that's his superpower though, because he's very good at tapping into your greed, your desire, and that's what makes him a villain. Because you got to remember, he successfully manipulated everybody. Of course, his problem is that he always comes up short. So, because Salvatore was manipulated, everybody was manipulated.
And the triads were not going to fall for it, but then kind of gets peer pressured into opening that can of beer.
And one of the horrifying things about Oz is that he does it, but his motivation is completely something different. He's almost thinking of it as like kind of a Batman thing. Like, I'm doing this for justice, whatever. He's the typical like narcissistic like tyrant.
And that's like the key quality of a tyrant.
A true villain.
He's pulling it off so well. So I really like how that was done.
It shows me that even if he is a villain, he still managed to do something good even by accident. Yeah, because I love how they completely never show a shot of the actual junkies dying from this stuff. So, like, it's definitely very criminal. I'll give it an 8, because just to pull yours down, 8.5 is, I think, the correct one. I respect your opinion, but I think it's more of 8.5. I think the next one will be 9 or 10, because this is still a setup episode.
Yeah, and so far, this show has been a blast. Like, every episode did not disappoint me at all.
Well, because I hope like episode 7 and 8 is good, because Agatha all along is like a home run for me. I hope this one does it too, because you got to remember the ending has to be perfect.
But we know that it's probably gonna move on to like another season because the reception is so. I mean, I don't think they're gonna finish the whole story of the Penguin in eight episodes, and based on the progress so far, we know that there's another season coming. You
think so? Because I thought they said it's a limited series. There's no
really?
Extra season. Yeah.
Oh man, it's just too good to stop here, and we know how the studios think.
No, but don't you think sometimes if they think of another season, it always ruins it, or not? It's surprising because his action came from a place of love. Yeah, that's what every serial killer says.
It wasn't for me; it was for everybody.
Yeah. Always have an excuse. Oz with the excuses.
You thought it was just for me?
Yeah.
It was for all of you.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, JoJo Movie So Awesome gives us episode 8.5. We're going to take a short break and come back to do Let's Talk Skywalker. So we're going to talk about everything you wanted to. This has been JoJo Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
One Jen.
We'll see you in a bit, guys.
We'll be right back. Yeah. Thank you.
Boop, 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 beep, 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 boop. Raccoon alert. Raccoon alert. Raccoon versus